Welcome to Ballet Wise. My name is Michael Wise, and I'm its host and its creator. As dancers, we have a quality to our movement. It's quite often developed over personalities. It can be influenced by the way what's happened in our lives. But there's a big spectrum. And let's find out, where are you on that big spectrum? So let's just start all the way over here. And this is the one that I pretty much would classify myself as. The hyperactive, way too intense, oh my God, turn it down. I refer to that as the bull in the china shop. Those are the kind of dancers that you quite often have for your super heroic, like Kitri, or so many other aspects. But usually it's going to be the type of really the firecracker that you want on that stage. And quite often it's because you need that intensity. You need that internal fire that comes out of those people. But there's a place for that in the ballet world. And it's actually a rather fun one. Now, there's the next one, which I like to call the hopeless romantic. They're kind of in the middle region, but they need that intensity of the firecracker to show those emotions, to get really deep into it. And any of those types of dancers, you will see it. It's like when you give them those love pas de deux, you just take a step back and go, more please. But we all have some of that in ourselves. Now, if you're the bull in the china shop, you quite often can move into the hopeless romantic because you have that passion. But it may take a little bit of work, and over time you can develop it. The next one I would refer to is basically the mature. It's an individual that just seems to have this motherly aspect to their movement quality. It reassures you. It makes you feel safe. And we've all seen dancers like that. They just have this calmness that they bring to their movement quality that settles out everyone that's around them. And it balances it out. And we have individuals that are in our lives that quite often show that. And then, of course, we have the next one. It's that elegant, stoic type. The ones that just seem to be able to breathe life into characters that can't be over the top, that can't show too much. Now, quite often, you need to understand that your personality may put you on anywhere within that spectrum. I'm a highly intense person. I want to laugh all the time. I'm a little bit, you could kind of say, more of the party animal kind of mentality. The one that's going to get out on that stage and I'm just going to bring a party. That kind of person quite often is going to be reflected in their personality. So if you're really that overly outgoing kid, the one that just, always wants to take those chances, quite often you're going to be a bull in a china shop on that stage. That's not a bad thing. There are multitudes of parts that are specifically designed for those people. So, be aware that may be the slot that you move into. Now, you have other individuals that, have a little bit of that recklessness, maybe a little bit more balanced, but they're very emotional, very passionate individuals. I'm going to put that as the hopeless romantic, because the hopeless romantic has to be passionate, but also has to be available and have that deep emotional range to open it up, to present it to others, to bring that character alive. Now, it doesn't mean that if you're in a bull in a china shop, you can't be this individual, because quite often we can be within a range on that. But now when we move into what I would refer to as that mature, more almost motherly at times, those individuals also can be into the romantic realm, but they also bring with them a quality of their dancing that quite often is only developed over time or through life experiences that have changed them. That quality is something that is hard to find, but you know it when you see it, because they just have a calming effect. They have a settling effect. And it's a beautiful thing to watch, but it is a more mature movement quality. Now, like I said, you can move in and out of individual areas, but you're probably not going to have that mature dancer that's also going to be a bull in a china shop. And then the last one, which is that more stoic, elegant. That's the genre that my wife falls into. There's nothing about her that you can say isn't elegant, because that is a quality that she just has. It's something that when you see those individuals, you're just like, how? You can't understand why they're like that, because they just are. And when you have them dance the role of the princess, or have them dance the roles that have to have that regal feeling, it just comes to them naturally. It just flows. Now, it doesn't mean that the person who has that very regal feel to them cannot move through and even move all the way up into the romantic. But when they produce or show the romantic feelings, it's always going to come across very differently than someone that's coming from the genre of the bull in the china shop. So we can float through these genres, but we also have to understand that you're the one that makes that determination. Are you the crazy one? Are you the one that's really emotional? Are you the one that's really kind of stable and settled and kind of gets everybody else calmed down? Or are you the one that they just float into the room? Are they the ones that you just can't understand why they look or could hold themselves that way? Now, how do you access that movement quality? For you to find where you need to be and what you really naturally do, you have to be in a relaxed, calm state, and you have to be open and enjoying the process. So when you fully let go and give yourself to the dance, and you're able to rehearse or run that variation, and it just feels right, it just feels natural, that's when people will see your movement quality. We can't get caught up all the time in, is it perfect? Is that foot turned out? Because sometimes we can stop people from seeing who we are and why we dance. Technique is important, and there's a time to work on that. But when we dance, we have to rely on what we've already accomplished. Now, your goal is to know what you are and learn that you can be more on that spectrum than just one thing. But it always helps to understand first where you're starting from, because then it'll help you understand where you need to go. Now, hopefully this has helped you. If you have any questions, let us know. Give us a comment. We'll respond to those, because we want to help you be the best dancer you can be. And lastly, if this was a video that you liked, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. My name is Michael Wise. This is Ballet Wise. I hope you have a great day. And remember, be the best person you can be. Thank you.